I am Prophet Gideon Isah, son of Senior Prophet Jeremiah Omotofufeyin. I am here in respect of a disturbing video I saw on the social media some time ago, coming from the cohort of some charlatans and useless set of people, worthless set of people that disguise themselves as frustrated prophets claiming back to Christ, that send some certain young frustrated boys to blackmail my spiritual father, Senior Prophet Jeremiah Omotofufeyin. But to the glory of God and to the shame of the devil, they are exposed and fully they are caught. The two agents and the two cohorts of Israel have been arrested. And now, this video is about a certain charlatan in South Africa called Israel that have been carrying himself about insulting fathers of faith all over the world. He will mention 99% of all spiritual fathers in the world and say all of them are not genuine. Tongue-lashing fathers and insulting fathers that can give birth to him. Of course, it doesn't sound new to me because I know that it's a product of a wasted sperm. That is what will warrant a young man of that age to insult men that have gray hair. If you see somebody that doesn't have a father, you'll be able to look at the face. Let us even drop the spiritual. These are men that are more than your generation. You come out to insult them. So it is a proof that it's a child that was carried from the carton by the roadside. He has no mother, he has no father. If he has father and mother, he will not come to the media to run his mouth, to talk to fathers that have been impacting generation before he was born. These are men that God used to put smile on people's face, especially my father, Senior Prophet Jeremiah Omotofufeyin. During the COVID-19 lockdown, he has been one of the biggest donors in Africa. When he was supporting people, putting smile on people's face, Israel, where are you? But now you are coming out because you are looking for cheap popularity. You are trying to prove a point that is baseless. You want to be popular by putting your hands on fathers, but you have gone to a wrong corner. You and all the boys that you sent, I promise you, you will not go scot-free. Even if my spiritual father, I know he's a man with a large heart, he may forgive them, but every father has sons, and in all sons we have different character. There are some of us that came from the street, and I am very, very ready. Even if my spiritual father forgive them, financially I'm ready for them. Spiritually I'm ready for them. They must go to prison and rot in jail. And you, Israel, get ready. The battle line has been drawn. And since you think that you can talk to fathers anyhow, you have gone to the wrong angle. Imagine to the extent of contacting young boys in Nigeria to pay them money to back up your point, which you have proven. You have been saying a lot of things. Because you don't have a backup, you went and paid some boys to come and disguise, to blackmail my spiritual father. As it is now, you have entered the wrong zone. And as it is, you are going to see the lion side of us. Because what you are looking for is war. And as you are pricing the war, by the time you start seeing it, they will not tell you before you will know that Nigeria is not South Africa. Now, Israel, for your information, all the boys that you sponsored to come out to spread allegations and blackmail my spiritual father, they have been arrested. They are now in the custody of the law enforcement agency in Nigeria. It is now you will know that Nigeria is not South Africa. It is now you will know that it is not in this Nigeria. You can come to point your hand at the face of the lion of Africa. You have entered the wrong zone. Now, the boys have been apprehended and they are currently in the custody of the law enforcement agency of Nigeria. And I promise you this, all the cohorts and all their manipulation to tarnish and defamate the character of my spiritual father have been exposed. And as you can see, all their formats have been exposed. Now, I think it's because you don't have a good understanding. It's because you don't even know my spiritual father, Senior Prophet Jeremiah Omotofufeyin. This is somebody I think you have not even met. You don't know him from anywhere. Because I know that if you know him, you will not even go as far as trying to blackmail him. Who is your father? My spiritual father, Senior Prophet Jeremiah Omotofufeyin, is someone that has put smile on the face of millions of people all over the world, not just Africa. all over the world. Go to YouTube and type his name, Prophet Jeremiah Omotofufeng. Go to all the social media that you know and type his name. And you will see that he's one of the philanthropic man of God in Africa that his record has not been met by anybody. And you have now made yourself agent of the devil to come and disrupt the work. Why wouldn't God put you to shame? You are a Lucifer and you are an agent of darkness. I know you are an agent of Antichrist. If you should off that your shirt, there must be 666 at your back. It's just that we are not seeing it. You are an Antichrist. So you are a Lucifer, you are an agent of the devil, you are an Antichrist, and for that you know that you will rot in hell. But before you go to hell, you will still suffer on earth. We know you are going to hell. Your hellfire is, you have 2 bedrooms there. We are very sure of it. But before you get to that hellfire, you start suffering from this earth. Just remain there in South Africa. Thank God we are not in Nigeria. I will forget about this issue we are talking about. Just come now. Come to Nigeria. Come to Nigeria. You'll just be there. In fact, that's South Africa. If you step out, it is then you will know that who don't talk. If my spiritual father forgive these boys that you send, these innocent boys, they're going to prison. Oh. If my spiritual father should forgive them, I will not forgive them. I will go after them and make sure I see the end of it, because I have failed as a son to watch a young man like you insult. You are my mate. You are not up to me. Yes, you are not up to me by standard. You can go and browse it. Type my name on Google if you think I'm bragging. You are not up to me by standard. You don't have a church. You don't have a base. You are a baseless, worthless human being. You don't have anything attached to your name. Apart from the South African prostitute that you are impregnating up and down, they are on Google. You are a Yahoo boy, frustrated Yahoo boy. Ministry could not work for you. You went to Yahoo, Yahoo could not pay you. You say you are doing back to Christ. Back to Christ, and you say you are selling book of back to Christ. If you are truly back to Christ, share the book for the world, let them read. Why are you selling it again? You are telling people that you are preaching back to Christ. People should come and read about how people should go back to Christ. You are exposing prophet. Why are you selling the book? Share it now. Now, J. Israel, let me expose your secret to the world. You think we don't know you? Number one, the reason why you are doing this, your back to Christ, is you know that is the only way you can trend. Sheep trending, sheep popularity. Number one, you say you wrote a book, Back to Christ, that people should learn all the way that gullible men of God behave. You are selling the book. You monetize the book. Put big rand on it that people should buy. Number two, you monetize your YouTube so that YouTube will be giving you monthly allowance. And you know that the only story you will use to get more views on your YouTube is to speak against men of God, high figure. So that if they reply you, other people will now go and look at it to drag sheep attention. How much will YouTube pay you that you are denting your destiny? Nobody in your generation can rise again. You have cursed your generation. Me, I have cursed you today. And as from today, nothing good can come out of your generation again. The only good thing that can come out of there is lizard. You will suffer in hell, but before you even go to hell and suffer, you start suffering from earth. You and your agents, these boys that you are sponsoring, now look at where you are going to allow them to end. I'm telling you, I hit my chest and I tell you, my spiritual father have a large heart. They may beg him, he will say, you want to forgive. But me, I will go after them. I cannot be alive. And I look at you, merge with young boys, a young man, frustrated young man like you, merge with young boys to blackmail my father. If I do not reply this, I have failed as a son, because I'm a proud son of Prophet Jeremiah till death. And since you say you have made yourself an enemy, remember what happened to Elisha and the 40 children who will devour you face to face. Just because you want your YouTube video to trend, look at how this innocent boy's family are crying. You went and paid them money because you know they will be gullible. They want to collect the money to blackmail my spiritual father. And now, look at the boy's family. They are crying. They are crying. Why? Because you want your YouTube video to trend. How much will YouTube pay you that you are putting this family in this pain and agony? This one that you have done, you have entered experience, and trailer go jam you. You know trailer? It go jam you.